My name is Rebecca Hinson, and I will be discussing the 3 projects I have made over my time here in Full Sail for my demo reel. Starting off with this, I made this in Portfolio 4. So this was the first project I ever made on my own. And this was also before I learned I was able to do environments, since I was more into the shading and lighting discipline than creating just environments. Oh, so I don't think this is fully ready yet, mostly because of how the quality is, how there's a big gap here, a bit of specs that need to be cleaned up. What I'm most proud of is at least the books, but I know I still have a lot of work, so I don't think it's fully ready. However, it does. But comparing this to the rest of my work, I think it shows how much I have changed over time, since this was my first one. So it's always not a big surprise that it's not the greatest. Anyways, next. Oh, and here's what it looks like without all the texturing and just in different angles. The next one was me in Portfolio 5. I chose this one because in the reference picture it had a new challenge for me of actually dealing with lighting more than the actual objects, which I need to work on, which is getting blue light onto the wall that bounces off from the teapot. And there was also a bit more color to the wall than just this white one. Part of me believes it's because of colored lights, and the other part of me thinks it's just that it's a colored wall. Another thing I need to fix in this is editing how the lemon looks, since it kind of looks a bit odd. Just this one mostly. But at least I've kind of improved compared to the last one. And it's also improved me on learning how to texture and do reflection on glass objects or anything porcelain, like the teapot. And here it is without any of the textures. For my final project, I've made this in Portfolio 6. This was an actual environment, because that's when I learned I can actually do environments for my work. And I believe this is one of my most proudest work, because it shows I can do more than just doing simple objects, and that I can light the entire room while also texturing an entire scene on my own. I still don't believe it's fully ready yet, mostly because there's still items that need to be added to the table, and the lighting still needs to be a bit more fixed, especially at these white balls right here. But other than that, I think it's at least shows how much I have changed and how much I've improved over my time, just like what I said before with the first one. So at least shows I can still texture an entire room. I can light everything and I can also model. And here's what it looks like without the lighting and texturing.